starting the kill switch. Perfect. So that's working as well. So our kill switch is going to get us out of any position. So we'll use this all the time, pretty much. Like if we hit our profit target, or if we hit our loss target, we'll get out of the position just like that with our kill switch. So I think this is a really good starting point. What I'm going to do here is I highly recommend, if you've made it this far, just join the bootcamp, because you're going to learn exactly how to algo trade. Every single thing I know, you're going to get all the code, a bunch of algorithms, bots, and all that good stuff. There's a link for that below. I'm going to continue this series as a playlist. So I'm going to put a playlist link below as well. So when I cut off this video, just go to that playlist and you can see part 2 of this. I'll also just try to put it on the screen right here, but I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button to tell me you want the next part. And if you do hit the like, you'll be able to see the next video pretty easily, because YouTube will suggest it. So check out the bootcamp. Check out the next part. I'll put it on the screen or a link below. You can increase your profits by 10, 20, 30, 50, or even 100% by learning a skill that's pretty much easier to learn than English. If you already know English now, you're well ahead of the squad, and you will absolutely learn this skill that will help you increase your trading profits by up to 100%. Why? Because it will remove all emotions out of your trading. And just to let you know, I'm a regular dude that did not do well in school. The hedge funds, the banks, these people, they want to pretend like what I'm about to show you is super hard to do. So I really encourage you, just stick around for this full video. Whether you know how to code or not, it doesn't matter, because you know English and you know how to use a computer, and it's really just you're typing letters at like 2 words per minute. And it's really not that hard to do. And I'm gonna show you exactly how I've done it. I did not go to school for this. It's not very hard, but it does increase profits. So let's go ahead and jump into where we left off here. This is part of a playlist, and this is part 2. So the kill switch is here. I highly encourage, just keep watching this. I know this, if you're not a coder, this might look weird to you, but it's just about just kind of learning over time. But if it's gonna increase your profits, why wouldn't we do it, right? So let's go ahead and pull in our sleep on close. Sleep on close equals n dot sleep on close. And let's see what we need to pass in. I think we need to pass in our symbol and then our pause time. Just like that. And let's say print sleep on close, just to make sure it works. Found the last order. Okay, perfect. So it's sleeping for 60 seconds. Perfect. So it's working. We're just pulling in all our functions still so we can build this bot out. And this bot is essentially going to trade with the trend. So the SMA is here. If it's below it, it's going to trade to the downside and short. If it's above it, it's going to trade to the upside and long. So let's go ahead and let's get our order book in here. So OB equals n dot OB, and then we need to pass in the symbol. We need to pass in the vol repeat, and then we need to pass in the vol time, and this will get the order book. And what's cool about this function is if we're in a position, it's going to look at this function and tell us if we should stay in the trade or not, because like it'll say, hey, the volume is on your side, like there's so many buyers right now and you're in a long position, you should stay in this trade. I actually have to mark this bad boy out. Let's mark these guys out too, just so it doesn't run as much stuff. Okay, let's run it. Fetching order book data. Perfect. Okay, so that's the bid and the ask. Okay, cool. So this is working. And now the next thing we want to do is we want to get our P&L closed. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that, mark this out, and we're just getting all of our functions ready so we can go ahead and build this out. So n dot, and this nice function is this n dot is a file that I built here on YouTube actually, and it has all of the things that we need to build this out. So you know, you can get it by just watching the other videos, or you could just join the bootcamp. The bootcamp's going to show you exactly how to algo trade and everything that I know. Let's go ahead and print that. So there should be a link for that below. But you know, that's kind of just an accelerator, right? Like, you can watch all my videos and see all the code. That's great, for sure. Do that, absolutely. But if you want to really just take it to the next level fast, like quickly, then the bootcamp is a place for you. There's a link for that below. Let's see here. What else do we want to bring in here? Okay. So we got our open positions. We've got our kill switch. What else do we need to make this bot? We have our P&L closed now. Perfect, perfect. What else do we need? Okay, I think we just start building the bot now. So def bot. And let's start thinking about the functions. First, we need to check our P&L close, because this essentially, this right here is going to say, hey, are we in profit or are we not? If we're in profit and we hit our target of 12%, and you can change this however you want, but I'm doing 12% target right now, and our max loss is 11%. If we're there at either of those, then close the position. And then our data frame